Alright, everybody, and welcome back to 3 and Out with them Dolphins. Your host Ron here. It was an ugly win. Yes, it was. But we got it done. We are now 3 and 0, baby. It wasn't pretty. I'm not going to go ahead and brag about it, but we struggled. But we hung in there as a team and got it done. Let's go over the highlights and stats of week 3 against Buffalo, baby. Let's go. Alright, Big Tago completed 13 of 18 for 186 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Took a sack for a 7-yard loss and rushed the ball 1 time for 0 yards. Now keep in mind he had to step out the game because he was a little woozy. So old Big Daddy Teddy Bridgewater came in. And he made his debut in front of his home team. His home city. 305, baby. And he did not do too good, but he stepped in front of the crowd and it was happy to see him. He completed 0, attempted 2, no yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but got sacked for 8-yard loss and no rushing yards. Moving right along to the air attack. Tyreek Hill had 2 catches, 2 completions for 33 yards. Jay Waddle had 4 completions for 102 yards. Rush 1 time for 9 yards. Wilson, this is no show. I don't know what's going on with him, but I will find out. Gesicki had 1 catch for 6 yards. Schiffer had 1 catch for 5 yards. D-Sight had 3 catches for 23 yards, and Karkaf had 1 catch for 11 yards and a touchdown. Yes, he did. Now, air tag struck because that pressure was being put on by the Buffalo Bills. Yes, and it was not pretty, but they managed to stick in there, hung in there, and they got it done. Alrighty, the grounding game needs to pick up. Edmonds had 6 carries for 21 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 reception for 6 yards. Mostert had 8 carries for 11 yards, no touchdowns, no receptions. Ingle had 1 carry for 0 yards, no receptions. Points per quarter, Bills 7, Dolphins 7. Second quarter, Bills 7, Dolphins 7. Third quarter, the Bills busted a field goal while the Dolphins were unable to put anything on the board in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, the Bills scored a safety off of a raggedy botched punt that hit the player and went out in the end zone. And the Dolphins scored down and scored 7 points in the fourth quarter, which gave them a total point of 21-19 as the Dolphins walked away with the win. Defensive power. 19 points allowed, 382 yards in the air, 115 yards on the ground. No rushing TDs, but 2 receiving TDs, 4 sacks for 18-yard loss, and they had a forced fumble, which is not bad. The defense hung in there, but the boys were getting mutilated in the ground, and they gave up 115 yards rushing. Can they hold it down as they walk into Bengals Stadium on Thursday night? As we battle those Bengals, can they hold the offense down? Can they keep Big Daddy Burrows from going strong? And will we go 4-0? We will find out Thursday night. Alright. Total offense, 39 total plays, 15 first downs, no turnovers. We had 41 yards rushing. We had 186 passing yards. We had 2 sacks for 15 yards lost, which we had a total offense of 217 yards total. Input on the Dolphins' performance, C-. The offense struggled. They didn't get the ball to Tyreek Hill like they're supposed to. The running game really needs to pick up. The running game got to pick up. If we don't pick up this running game, we will be stuck and lost. And we will be going one-dimensional, which is just pass the ball down, which I know Tyreek Hill, I already know what he could do because he came from Kansas City. So you're going to have safety dropping back on him. They're going to be dropping linebackers to cover the tight ends. So yes, Waddle's gonna be hard covered press. So if you know how to run your routes right, then Tua will get you the ball. But if you don't, it's going to be sack mania all day long against the Bengals. Also, the running game needs to pick up. Y'all got to get this running game going. You got to get Edmonds and Mostert into the 100-yard rushing lanes, over 25 to 30 carries, and maybe 2 touchdowns apiece per back. Ingles is good. You got to go ahead and feed him the ball on third down, like third and short, so you can go ahead and get those first downs. And we know what he do. He came from the Raiders. He also a good catcher out the backfield. But the offensive coordinator needs to get these running backs in the groove. If they don't, then we will be lost forever. And the season is going to be dreary and draggy, and then I will not be watching it. Now, that was my intake on the Dolphins. Tune in for week 4 as we battle those Bengals. Can we go 4-0, or will that be 3-1? We won't know until Thursday night. Alrighty, thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Post your comments on below. If you are a sports fan and you are a football fanatic, if you are a Miami Dolphins homebound fan, post your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.